Love them knives here. Kunwu. Let's talk Kunwu. I'm going to be talking Kunwu in a little bit because I'm going to do my test batch number 5. I actually got my act together. Well, at least tried to, and got another batch of knives sent in for testing. And so I sent the Chad in with that, PM60 or whatever that is. Holy crap! You'll be shocked and amazed when you see the results on that. Meanwhile, when that was out of town being done, I looked on White Mountain Knives because they had a whole batch of Kunwu knives, right? And I go, I wonder what they got. If they got anything I ain't got or had or whatever, because I only got about 3 Kunwu knives. Unfortunately, 4. 4 Kunwu knives, whatever. Okay. So I saw the Pulsar and it says Pulsar XL. And I go, no. See, maybe I had seen that months ago or something, but I had forgotten, okay, because I had slept. And so I go, hold on, let me look at the stats. And it's like, oh, baby, this is a big damn knife. This is a big damn knife. And it is. And I go, Mongo must have new knife. Mongo. And yeah, this is. And then it was like, well, do you want the orange peel or do you want the diamond pattern or whatever? So I went diamond. Okay, I went diamond on it because I like this. This is way more aggressive type thing than the orange peel, but I like the looks. I like the looks. Pulsar XL, of course, in LMAX. It's not PM60 or Van X or whatever, but seems like I think I had the Padre, which was Van X, and then I had this one tested. Oh, by the way, here it comes. The regular Pulsar that I've had, right? Okay. Take a look at the difference in size. And, flip flop. Here we go. Flop them around. Whew. I mean, this is a freaking monster compared to this, isn't it? Holy moly. Okay, but this one is in LMAX as well. And if you see, there's the dot where it was tested, and it was a 60.3. Okay, so in LMAX, I mean, M390, some people may turn their nose up at that because they want 62 or whatever. Good luck, getting the unicorn 62, unless you get a, custom made knife, whatever. 62 is pretty unusual for M390. But, okay. But it's 60.3. And so, actually, the Padre Van X was also just over 60. Okay. So the LMAX and the Van X have both tested at just over 60. And I remember Sergio at Kunwu saying, okay, we were trying to hit somewhere between 60 to 62. I mean, our range, whatever. So anything over 60, that's good. Okay, 60 or over. So they were. Okay. And you can, have your own feelings about that. I have cut extensively with this. Actually, that's a lie. I have, what? Let me see this. Oh, I think it was a Padre. Maybe it was a Padre I sent in for cut testing. I sent one of my knives in for cut testing. And you know what? And that was Outpost 76, Gerald. And so I down here or down in the description section, I'll give you those cut test results. But I believe I've already done a video on cut test results of like batch 3, whatever it was. Okay. But so you can check that video out, and I'll put the link to that video down as well. And you can see how he did the cut testing. I'm just doing the video reporting on it. So the video is just video reporting on it. But you can see that I think he tested them twice, resharpened and tested again, whatever, and gave the thing. So, yeah, I think the cutting performance was pretty good. Whatever. These are the Pulsar, and this is the big one. So now I've rambled around long enough to get everybody confused. But this is, I got this one in G10, G-Mascus thing, because I wanted one I could just carry and not worry about snail trails and shit. And so let's do this though. If I can ever retrieve my tape, let's get this on here. Okay, so yeah, this is 3¼ I guess we could say 3.3 at like 80, what, 83, 84 millimeters, something like that. And 7 5/8 overall length at what, 19.3 centimeters. Okay, so 3.3-inch blade. Okay, now let's get the big dog. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, that was horrible. Okay, shit. Okay, so we got 3.8. Let's call it that at 97 millimeters. And then are we 8 7/8? We are, right? And so that is 22.2, centimeters. Okay, it's not 23, but it's 22.2. Okay. Dog. And I'm thinking this ain't no 4mm blade stock. Okay. It's not, but that's okay. What is it? 3? Yeah, 0.11, 3 mil. Okay. So it ought to be slicey. And 13.3 at 0.52. Now, 0.52, this ain't no 0.52. Or is it? Holy crap. This is probably 3 as well, right? It is. It is 3mm as well. Same blade stock thickness, same overall thickness, okay? But we got long. Well, the long and the short of it, get out of here. Okay, dank. Let's just do a little weight testing let's get these blades in here because they're making me nervous. 105 grams. Oh, baby. Oh, 171. Boom, boom, bang, bang, right? 171 grams. Yeah. That's a bit. And I just flew right past ounces. Come on. Stop. Okay, 6. Okay, 6 ounces. And turn it the right way. 3.72. I'd say this is much more carryable. Well under 8 inches. 3.3-inch blade. Under 4 ounces. This, 6 ounces. Crazy big dog. Come here, piece of paper. We're going to create carnage, I tell you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, baby. That feels good. Yeah, that is good. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. We all right with that. Let me see. Come on, little guy. Right off the bat. Can't get into the paper. Here we go. Okay. Not as sharp. Not as sharp. But pretty close. Okay. Yikes. Tore that up. Time to recycle. Little guy. Big guy. Whoa, baby. So that's why I got the camera hanging up in the air a bit, because, yeah, we got 2 of them to put in frame and try and do that with. But, and the X-Lock, okay. So both of them are the X-Lock. Nice. I like this. I like the X-Lock. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I hate frame locks, but I've had enough frame locks. And the X-Lock, it's good. It's sturdy. I mean, this is a steel bar, goes over the top of the blade and keeps it from coming in, okay? That should hold pretty well unless release it, okay? But if you don't release it, that I would trust it more than a liner lock. Definitely trust it more than a button lock because the button lock doesn't create that much interference with the blade. Okay, so yes, this is good. This is good. Crown spine on this, and also, crown spine on this. So you got the big dog. Boom. There we go. And crown spine, jimping. Let me just get some of this before I jump to my next thing. But Pulsar XL. Okay. Get this little dog out of here for the moment. Ergos are great. You got a big choil up front. So that does reduce some of your edge, your cutting length. But it's a big long blade. You got plenty. And you got a nice belly to it and everything. Not exactly the label picking champ. There's knives that are a little bit more pointed and stabby that can get into little things. This, not so much, but this is a general slicer, should be nice. It does feel good in the hand. Even though it's 6 ounces, it's big, I know. You know what? It just occurred to me, wouldn't it be neat if Kunwu got into doing some G10 stuff? You know? Obviously they've done some carbon fiber stuff, but G10 and like a 14C type blade and G10, but with these crossbar lock things or X lock. I'm sorry, went off script there. X lock, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody's got a different name for their lock, and so yeah, and I understand it, but yeah, okay. But you understand what I'm saying. But wouldn't it be good? I think it would be interesting. So these are not that expensive though. It's amazing. Okay, these are not $350 to $500. Okay, these are right in the twos, I think. And then White Mountain Knives is where I've got mine. So LTK is your discount code, 10% off. White Mountain does not charge tax. They do not charge shipping. That makes a big difference when you buy a knife. Let's say $200. That's an extra $20 in tax, right? So that saves you $20 right there. And then you get LTK discount code. Now it's at 180, not 200. So now it's at 180 and not at 220. So now all of a sudden you're $40 apart, right? So you don't get a discount code and you get charged tax as opposed to getting a discount code and getting no tax and free shipping. So yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. And what a lovely, lovely piece this is. And they had some other models on White Mountain. Now, you can go to the Kunwu website. I'll give you the link to it. And I'll give you the link to White Mountain as well. And I don't know where else they're selling them. They may be on Blade HQ for all I know. And they might be. I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. But they are rocking it. But the thing is, I don't know that they can sustain many dealers because I don't know that they're making that kind of numbers. You know what I mean? And then look at this pocket clip, deep carry. And then we're rolling that out. And they did a nice little piece over here. Now, I think there was another model that I had dealt with that had this, where it's nicely shaped and blended into this chamfer here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's interesting. Now, I think this would be nice if Kunwu would make a pivot on these X-Lock knives, a 3-piece pivot, because I guarantee you got to take this from the back because you can't take it from the front, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, take the scale off. Not a problem, okay? Exposes the Omega spring. Okay, you take that out. Then what do? Because you can't just take a cap screw off of this pivot and these two and just pull this off, can you? You got to push this entire pivot through there. And then when you put it back together, you got to put this entire pivot through from the outside scale, okay, back through before you can put this scale on and this pivot screw. Oh, meanwhile, what do you do with the omega spring? Okay, and this crossbar, because this crossbar has got an open area where it can come out, right? When you disassemble it. I don't know. I mean, so I've done one of these before. I ain't done this one. If they're a clutch lock, or like Leong's doing on his new crossbar lock series that's coming out with like the 3.5 cuff and stuff, those are a 3-piece pivot too, and so they are like the Kaiser clutch lock and multi-adjustable and stuff. So I think that's one thing they could do with these that would make it good, okay? And make it better for disassembly, okay? Just saying. Now, on this one, if I got it upside down, right side up, okay. So this one, when I got it, this was on the outside of the package, strapped into it with a little plastic. Nah, I don't have it around here. But so you got a couple of these stickers, kind of interesting. I don't do the stickers so much as I do the patches. So maybe I need to think about, I put the stickers in like a Ziploc bag and I got a huge bag of stickers. So I need to start thinking about a sticker wall or whatever. But then, so here's another plate to go cover for when, oh, geez, for when you switch the pocket clip. And then you got an extra set of omega springs. And you got this thing, which these big wooden beads drive me crazy to try and close the lid of the box. I don't know if that's a thing with you, but it's a thing with me. So, and then you get a microfiber cloth, okay? And then you get this. So the knife goes in here, sits in there. You see where the pocket clip kind of sits down in there. Microfiber cloth, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Kunwu, stuff, okay? Okay. And then you got this, but this, I don't know if this is necessary, and I don't know if I'd do this. I don't know if anybody uses these things. I keep them with the original thing because I want to keep everything together. And it just, this bead can stick up here on top when the knife is in here and everything's loaded up and make this hard to close, okay? So now with the knife out, okay, no problem. Just saying. Okay, and so here's the Pulsar XL. Okay, here's your model number and everything. So, oh, and there goes the desiccant. Okay, there we go with that. The XL, Pulsar XL. We love it. We do love it, and I've taken enough of your time, but yeah, it's heavy, but ergos are perfect. Love the blade shape. LMAX, they really do a good job, I believe, with treating the steel. You may disagree. I don't. I think they do a really focused job on that. And the Chad and the PM60, baby, when I show you those test results, I think that'll make a statement right there, okay? But here it is, the Kunwu Pulsar XL. And don't forget the little guy either, right? Right there. So either way, however you want it, good looking design, well-made knife, just lovely. I like them. Take care. I do. We love them knives, and you guys stay sharp.